This is the Iowa Weather Report for Friday, March 21st, 2014. And now our first look at the Zero-Z GFS model run. This is at 1 p.m. this afternoon. We have some energy moving just to our north across Minnesota and Wisconsin. This, however, is going to bring a front through later today, mainly into tonight and into early tomorrow morning. So bring some precipitation to our north, a little bit of rain or rain-snow mix across Minnesota, Wisconsin. It may sneak into parts of northern Iowa, but the chances are about 20% or less at that. Highs today in the 40s, 50s to low 60s. You better enjoy those because it ain't going to be in the 40s, 50s, and 60s on Saturday. Likely 30s to maybe low 40s in the southeastern and southern counties of the state. It'll be somewhat partly sunny on Saturday. Sunday morning could be quite chilly, lows in the teens in the northern half to two-thirds of the state, and highs will struggle into the upper 20s in some areas, 30s elsewhere. Then it's this system on Monday. This could bring us some snow, maybe a bit of a mix in our southwestern counties. There could be an accumulation. We'll get better fine-tune on that in the coming days. That system moves off here on Tuesday, and the cold air just seeps in across every place of the country east of the Rockies, down into the Tennessee River Valley, the Ohio Valley, the east. It's just going to be miserable cold. But it doesn't last long with this quick flow and it being spring now. High pressure to our southeast. The winds switch around to the southwest. So Wednesday, we'll see temperatures slowly moderating back into the 40s and 50s. Unfortunately, it also brings the next storm system in. This one is coming from the southwest, unlike the new one coming from the northwest. So this could bring us some rain, maybe a thunderstorm or two. We'll have to wait and see on that. We have a couple days to watch it. You can see that piece of energy moves up into Michigan, but you can still see the flow is fairly zonal. No real big amplitude pattern here. And with that, that's going to keep the temperatures somewhat tepid. It's not going to bring in bunch of chilly air in, but it will be a little bit cooler behind this system as it pulls off to the east here by next Friday. Going further into the extended period, this is April the 1st, and if this was May 1st, we'd be very concerned about piece energy coming in, the flow out of the southwest, some energy to our west. This would be very interesting for us. Low pressure center over northern Kansas. Except this is April 1st, so we're not as concerned, but this is a storm we'll have to watch if this continues. Big upper level low east of Florida as well. And then at the end of the forecast on April the 5th, trough digging in into the west, especially around California, southern Nevada, and Arizona. Still pretty much a zonal flow except for that trough in the west. And that means temperatures look to be fairly tepid, readings near seasonal levels, but this storm system over the Four Corners region looks to be another one we'll have to watch, as it looks like April could be getting quite active. Satellite image from last evening. You can see the storm moving in from the north and west across the Dakotas into Montana, bringing a little bit of snow with it. A couple of clouds with the subtropical jet in Mexico into Texas as well. The watch warning map from last evening, some winter weather advisories and winter storm warnings across Montana, North Dakota, and Minnesota. Frost advisory across the south. Otherwise, it's fairly quiet across the country at this point. Taking a look at the QPF chart precipitation over the next 5 days. This goes through Tuesday evening at 7 o'clock. Main precipitation will be across the south, upwards of 1 to 2 inches of rain possible there. Around here, precipitation amounts up to 1/4 of an inch. Many will see less than that.